What's up, everybody? I'm Jeff Johnson.
And I'm Gary Gibson.
And for the Film By podcast, this is previously. Hold on a second. Garrett, check your phone. Are you seeing this? We are back. It is time to talk about Daredevil, Born Again, and who's this with us? Our good buddy, Ben. Ben, you know what? All this time I've known you, I don't think I've ever said your last name out loud. It's been like a secret. Uh, am I fucking it up when I say this is our good friend, Ben McEwen?
Yes. Yes, you are. Here's
Ben,
the thing.
tell our YouTube audience who are you?
Uh, Hi, I'm Ben. Uh, I have many different reiterations of my last name, but the proper pronunciation is McCowan.
So I said it right. I just didn't. I'm not like in the Highlander movie, So that's it. Ben. Yeah.
Look, man, there could be only one. Okay.
There can be only one Ben. Ben, you are. How'd the weekend go with the toy show?
Oh man, Toy Show was great. I mean, it
Yeah.
was by far the best one I think that they've ever thrown. I mean, 10-year anniversary, you can't beat it. Both shops were filled with people. The fairgrounds was filled with people. I mean, it was a good time.
Ben, we're going to talk Daredevil today, but anyone that needs to pick up some kick-ass Daredevil toys in Xenia, Ohio, where are they going?
Route 68 Toys and Collectibles and the Route 68 Toys and Collectibles Toy Mall.
Yeah. I'm going to just go ahead and say this episode is brought to you by Ben's place of work, because why not? He's
Yeah.
here.
That's
We can get away with that, right?
He's
All
here.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Guys,
that's all right.
listen. I know we were super excited last week. Season 2 premiered. We were probably just fanboying a little hard, so we didn't really talk a whole lot about the little details here and there. We got a lot to unpack this week because we had not one but two episodes drop. Are they going to do this every week now, or is this just like a special one-off
So,
situation?
so I was seeing that it's shipping up to be, or shaping up to rather be a double episode drop. I believe they're just trying to get enough time covered with their episodes to take us right into that Punisher first kill, which I'm kind of super stoked about because that speeds up our timeline here with Daredevil, which is absolutely fucking amazing so far. And
Mhm.
then that should take us right into that Punisher one last kill. Sorry, not first kill, last kill.
One
Yeah,
last, yeah.
yeah.
So we didn't. I know. Last week I was like, hey, the showrunner. I'm sorry, I forget his name. Talking about Dario Scartapani. He is
Yes.
the showrunner, executive producer. This is I did a little research on this guy, and what I didn't know was that this is the guy who you mentioned. You're talking about the Punisher. This is the guy who was behind the Punisher series we got from Netflix.
Okay.
This is the guy who, he was involved in Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan on Prime.
Ooh,
So
nice.
this guy knows his shit. And Ben, are you of the opinion that maybe season 2 is already shaping up to be much better than the first season that we got
Oh
of
yeah.
Disney's? Yeah.
Oh, by far. Yeah,
This
definitely.
guy, they decide, hey, we're going to do a season 2. This guy actually pitched the entire like beginning, middle, end to Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio before they even started shooting, just so they understood, like, hey, we got a smooth ride this time. There is a plan in place, and we're going to stick to it. So I'm digging this guy, and I'm loving what we're seeing so far. Let's start with episode 2, Shoot the Moon. Fisk tries a new tactic to lure Daredevil out of hiding. So right off the rip, we get a little more time with Bullseye. He's
We do.
he's in the church seeking penance. Ben, you're
Yeah.
our Bullseye expert. Is this Bullseye's MO, or are they going somewhere new with him?
It's hard to say. I mean, admittedly, I don't know a ton about Bullseye. Um,
Okay.
I do know he's like one of the main Daredevil villains, period. Um, I do know he has a tendency to get hyper fixated on something. So, like I said in our last talk, I still think he's just fixated on keeping Matt Murdock for himself.
Okay.
And that is pretty comic accurate in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of like one of those guys, like almost a mercenary for hire. He's one of those guys that gets brought in, like you see in DC Comics. It's almost like a Deadshot-esque person that is like, hey,
Mhm.
this is a kill 'em dead kind of guy. This is the guy that we want, like hunting down these vigilantes or whoever it may be. But I mean, that's something that I actually absolutely enjoy that they're bringing to the forefront of
Yeah.
Daredevil, because everyone knows Kingpin so very well throughout the comics and everything of animated series, toys, whatever it may be. I mean, Bullseye is definitely a character you don't get much of like anywhere else prior to this, other than Colin Farrell, of course, as Bullseye. But I
Not
mean,
great.
this dude is absolutely crushing this role, and I'm excited for what the rest of the season holds
You
for him.
you're talking about Kingpin. You both were mentioned, like comic accuracy. Our first look at Fisk in this episode, he is training with he's training for the big fight night.
Yeah,
And
right.
this is something I always remember from like growing up, like whether it was the Spider-Man comics, whether it was the Spider-Man, like the 1981, 82 Spider-Man TV the cartoon. Every time you
Yeah.
saw Kingpin, he was always like physically training, because he's not just
Yes.
some big dude. He is actually
Right.
he's a force to reckon with, right, Ben?
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
he's getting ready for fight night. And then and I'm asking myself, who the hell is he fighting? Because they kind of teased this in the trailer for
Yeah.
the season.
Yeah, they did.
And later on in the episode, we see that we see some posters up through New York City. The scrapping in the kitchen, Mayor Fisk versus Matterhorn. Ben, again, you're a resident expert. Any ideas on who Matterhorn is?
Honestly, no, I don't know who Matterhorn is. Even through comics and stuff, it doesn't ring bells. I feel like maybe I should. But I don't know much about it, but I am excited to find out who it is for sure.
Ben,
Absolutely.
our resident expert on Daredevil, who doesn't know much about Bullseye or Matterhorn, shaping up not to be the greatest expert.
He just hold on. Let's pump the brakes. Hold on.
You know,
Ben, I'm
Daredevil
just
wasn't. I know.
I'm just
Daredevil
having
was not like the ones I obsessed over until honestly, when the show came out, that's when I really started to get more into it and went back and looked into the comics.
yeah.
yes.
So the show really got me more interested in the comics than vice versa.
Honestly, same.
Well, okay, so Karen and Matt, they got a plan. They want to connect Fisk to the guns in the Red Hook Harbor. This involves the feds, and at least, worst case scenario, he's out of office. They're gonna kick him out of City Hall. Fisk, on the other hand, has his own plan, and I am excited to talk about this with you guys. Uh, his second in command is like, why don't we just tell everybody that Daredevil is Matt Murdock? And Fisk gets us like, we never see the Kingpin smile, and
No.
Vincent D'Onofrio never gets a chance to have a big grin on his face. And that tight shot of him getting this big grin on his face, where we're right to the press release, and it's like he's like, Matt Murdock is, and everyone's like, say it. He's like,
Right.
a hero, Ben. Matt Murdock
Yep.
is a hero. Fisk has this plan. Holy shit! Like, he's missing. He may be hurt. He may not know who he is. Help find Matt Murdock, New York. Bring this hero home. Fisk. I said it last week. Fisk, chess, not checkers. Like, what a move. Did you guys see that coming?
No.
No. He's a politician, so moves like that actually, like, it's really smart. I mean, that way, like they said later in the episode, he has both sides looking for him now.
Mm-hmm.
So he just can't go anywhere anymore without everyone looking for him.
Yeah.
And it just adds another layer. Like I said last episode, it's just going to get tougher and tougher and tougher. He's going to be faced with all these challenges, and it's only going to get worse from here. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes.
I was so excited, and as excited as I was with this reveal of what Fisk is up to now, Can we talk about the elevator scene? Because the last time I saw
Oh,
an amazing elevator scene, Captain America beat the shit out of a bunch of Hydra guys.
Yes.
Here's two, these wonderful AVTF guys, Fisk's personal militia, if you will. They're talking shit, and then we get a nice proper look at Bullseye. How exciting was this for you guys?
Oh, dude, it was brilliant, honestly. Just this quick action sequence of him and the way he dispatches these gentlemen is truly amazing. And that's why I love this character, and I'm so excited for it this season.
yeah, and plus you get the good solid look at his outfit, his uniform.
Yes.
Which
Finally,
looks really good.
It
Yeah,
does.
finally he has his own suit. A little bit of a nitpicky guy here when it comes to that. I think they need to cut out like a mouth hole for him like he has in the comics, and I think it would be pretty awesome.
Yes.
So
I could go with that. Like if they were a little more comics accurate with his mask.
yeah.
He kind of like when he drops out of the ceiling of that elevator, he's got like this Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe look without the visor.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
But then he's
yeah.
also got I've noticed like they did take the time to put the insignia, the Bullseye insignia
Yes.
right there,
Yep.
which I was like, you got to have that because that's his calling card. I'm excited for how he looks. Yeah, Ben, I'm with you. I get it. Sometimes we can't be completely accurate.
Right.
Point of order. I love John Bernthal's Punisher. I think he's my all-time favorite out of everyone that's played the part. I don't know how I'd feel if he was running around New York City in white boots and white gloves, though.
Yeah.
It might feel a little weird. So
A little dated. Yeah.
a little dated, maybe. Speaking of dated, we're bringing back White Tiger's story a little bit in this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're tying up old threads. Is there something more to his story, do you think? What are you guys thinking?
So is that girl his niece? I'm having trouble remembering. Is that his niece? I know
Yeah.
it's the girl from season 1. Yeah.
Yeah, because she
I'm-
like when the woman gets taken by the AVTF, she says my
Yeah.
Tia.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, and
Yeah. So she is definitely the one that's picking up the mantle, and I feel like this season's going to kind of leave off with Daredevil building that team. And I kind of feel like she's going to be part of it, which is kind of exciting, honestly, just to see some new faces along with some old ones like Jessica Jones. I mean, I'm terribly excited to see her pop up in the next couple episodes.
Yeah. I've
Ben,
been waiting
is
for
it-
that, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, so Disney's famous for doing like the mid-season trailer at some point.
Yeah.
I would imagine what are we getting? Eight episodes this time?
Yeah, I think
Okay, so I would imagine we're gonna see her next week because that'll be a mid-season break right there where we can be like, on the next half of it, Daredevil. Like it would make sense, right? I'm excited. I'm looking forward to her coming back. We didn't really talk a lot about BB last week or ever.
so.
But I feel like we have to because she's got this she's kind of got a prominent moment, pivotal moment here in this episode because we're seeing she's obviously we've seen her using Daniel, who
Yes.
Gandolfini's son, who
Yeah.
the
Michael
more I see this,
Gandolfini. I love
the
this
more I
kid.
see this guy, the more he is becoming his dad. Or is that just me?
Yes. And no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sensational, man. Like I'm excited for this young guy.
I mean, I remember his portrayal of his father. I forget the name of the movie they did, like the prequel to The
Saints?
Sopranos. Yeah, I think so.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
No, and I mean, he
The
looked
Newark
at
Saints or something like that.
yeah, something like that. Yeah. But he looked just like his dad, like a teenage version of his dad then. And I know in this role he's really kind of stepping into his own. So that's one character that I'm absolutely starting to love more and more each and every episode.
I'm loving him, but I'm feeling bad for my buddy here because I'm like, dude, you are simping so hard on this girl, and she's just using you for information.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
come on, man, see through the bullshit.
No, so I'm really hoping he doesn't end up putting himself in the position where, of course, Kingpin's like, "Hey, good answer," and when he's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, who you
Yeah.
protecting?
you.
Well, I have faith in him because she comes over to this bachelor pad he's got. He's made dinner. He's doing all this stuff. I'm like, dude. And then he calls her out on her bullshit. He's like, look, if
Yeah.
you're
Oh yeah.
if you're telling people, if you're the leak, just stop. Like, he's not intimidating. He's not trying to be a bad guy. He's just being a good dude, as
He
far as I'm
is.
concerned. Like, I'm liking this guy. Like, he's not. He works for Fisk, but he's not. He as the deputy mayor, he's not a bad guy. I got it.
No.
We got to say it.
Right. It definitely shows his like human side.
Yeah.
Like for sure. Like he's not all bad, and he's not, he does love Fisk, and he does know things are going on, but it does show that he has like a good side to him, and I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do too. Uh, so weird moment in this episode. Vanessa's dream. Gotta
Yes.
gotta mention this. So they're asleep. She's dreaming. She has one of the. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I because I know TV, tons of TV shows, tons of movies do the whole thing where someone's dreaming that they woke up, and that that shit doesn't happen. Have you ever dreamt that you woke up and then like you're still like maybe it works in A Nightmare on Elm Street, but it doesn't work in
reality.
In reality or
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
But I digress. Vanessa's having this dream. She wakes up. I'm assuming that's Central Park that she's at
Yeah.
with all the creeping fog. She's got a gun in her hand, and then a baseball rolls up to her feet, and it had something written on it, but I couldn't. I tried to freeze frame it. I could not make it out what this baseball said. Meanwhile, she is completely serene. She's like, I don't know how much ashwagandha she took, but she's totally chill, and she's like, "Yeah, I know why you're hunting me." And then from her POV, that's clearly Bullseye,
Yeah.
even though he's a little like the face is a little blurry, aiming a gun at her, and then the gunshot goes off, and then she wakes up from the real. Then she wakes up for real. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell's going on in this dream, and what's the connection there? Ben, as someone who just likes Daredevil, what are your thoughts here?
It does like add. mm, I'm not sure. I honestly, I don't know where this is going with the whole thing between her and Bullseye. There is something going on. Maybe she's just freaked out that the fact that like she almost got shot at the ball, and she's like kind of like, how do I say it? Like scared for her life, and so she thinks of him all the time. But
Okay.
you can see later on, like he's definitely watching her, right?
Yeah. I want to know about the baseball. Anyone out there, if you're watching, drop in the comment right now. What is up with the baseball? If you have a thought, if you have a theory, if you read Daredevil issue 53 and there's some kind of significance that we don't know about, please let us know, because her dream is like just driving me nuts, man. I want to know more about it. What the baseball? I don't get it.
I do believe this is a callback to when you first met Bullseye before Born Again, and it
Okay.
shows him as a child, and his father was teaching him how to play baseball, and he had to throw a baseball at a concrete wall over and over and over and
Okay.
over again till he dented the wall. So that has a part in it for sure.
Okay.
But
Yeah, but why is
that's a
she dreaming
callback. I
about
think
it?
it's Daredevil season three,
Three, I
season
think.
three. I
Yeah.
think yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when he was a
All
kid,
right.
he like that's what he was, a ball player. He was a
Okay.
baseball player.
Why Vanessa knows that, I don't know, but I'm going to
Yeah.
move on because this one ends with another incredible Daredevil beatdown. This time, the friendly AVTF has infiltrated Josie's, which you got to wonder, like, how do they know that that's the hideout where everyone's chilling out? But I mean, Daredevil just beating the shit out of these guys.
Man.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch, Ben.
It is.
Can we talk about how he dropped the fuck bomb too?
Yes.
Yes.
He was interrogating
Yes,
that guy.
please. Yes.
Oh my gosh, man.
Well,
Or
yeah,
right
he
before that, after he beat the shit out of the two guys and he had the guns,
yeah.
aimed at them,
Dude.
and he
And
just
smiled.
smiled so big, and
Dude.
then shot the ceiling. Oh my gosh.
Rains
dude.
down on him, dude. Yes.
Yeah. That made me so happy
Fucking
because again, it's
amazing.
like the episode begins with a a out of character big smile from Wilson Fisk.
Yes.
It ends with an out of character big welcome smile from Daredevil. And in both situations, you're like, this is not what I'm thinking is going to happen. But the F bomb, well, we got to jump into the episode 2 or episode 3, the scales and the sword, because Ben, the only reason he's interrogating this AVTF guy is because Karen Page, she does her own beat down, and she takes a hostage. What's going on with Karen lately? Because like we jump into episode 2 or episode 3, which Matt Murdock and Karen Page find new allies. Now they're hiding out at the Punisher's stomping ground. Karen is very like, things would be so cool if we could just execute some of the, he's like she's got some real Frank Castle thoughts happening.
Yeah.
And I like that Murdoch's still like, hey, do you think Foggy would appreciate that? Do you think Foggy would want that?
Yeah.
She's kind of like, I don't give it,
Yeah, she's like, how else?
She says, let's cut the head off the snake. I'm digging Karen's energy. Sorry, yes. I just am. I'm a Punisher guy, so I'm like, yeah. Well, welcome aboard, Karen.
Just get rid of him.
But Ben, Daredevil. This guy. It's again not. I'm surprised because like this is supposed to be like the I got nothing to say moment, and this guy's like, hey, Wilson Fisk is terrible, and I want to help you guys, and here's my access card, and go Daredevil. And then Daredevil's like, if you're fucking lying to me, I'm going to find you and I'm not going to be happy. Like, damn, dude.
Well, what I loved about that scene is Daredevil knew he was telling the truth.
Yes.
Like, that's the best part. And he's still in this guy's face, like, oh, fucking fuck you. Like, just basically just intimidating the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
So he knew for sure that this guy was not going to break bad on him or like.
I love that.
Yeah.
And we watched.
Whispered in her ear, like, he's telling the truth. Anyways, fuck you.
Yeah. It's like we had 3 seasons on Netflix. We had 1 season on Disney before this, where we get that telltale heartbeat sound. Yeah. He's checking to see if they're telling the truth. And the first 4 seasons, he would have been like, okay, I know you're telling the truth. Thank you, citizen. Or, he would have been a little more vanilla and white Wonder Bread about it.
Nope.
Now he's just like, fucking find you, dude. If you, I just
like how he's like, I'm gonna put the bag back over your head and then I'm gonna hit you.
Oh. It's gonna hurt real bad.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Karen will help you out. Like,
yeah.
Thank you for walking me through the process. I got more to say. Nope. Bang.
And the funny thing is, when they started asking him questions in my head, like my comic head, I'm just like, why are they questioning this guy? Like, he knows if he's telling the truth or not. Yeah. And then he turns around and goes, he's telling the truth. And I was like, that's perfect. That's
okay, so good. It's so good. Yeah. So under Fisk's Safer Streets Act, the AVTF, they're kind of like an occupied force. Like New York City, we got BB's viral videos or whatever you want to call them, her own YouTube show, where the colors are really bright and everyone's like, hey, yeah, fuck superheroes. Like they're they sank that boat. Get them. Mayor Fisk is sweet. I love him. And then she's doing this. We find out, like last episode, we found out she is the one behind the Mayor Kingpin viral videos where the dude with the mask and just which I'm loving. I think that's so cool. I love how it's the sarcasm behind these videos. It's just fantastic. But it had to be her all along. I think that was like the open secret, right?
Yeah. Just because, she's getting all that information from Daniel, which I think she's going to end up getting Daniel killed, which is unfortunate because, again, I love his character.
Yeah, I'm going to hate to see his head get crushed by Wilson Fisk at some point because that's kind of like his move. He took out the commissioner last season. Mm-hmm. He did it. Yeah, it's not a good look. I'm hoping Daniel will, wisen up and maybe.
You
protect
know,
himself. But
like kind of plot twist. He kills her as soon as he finds out that she is the leak. Like, I mean,
Yeah, this could go different ways for sure.
yeah.
it could. Well, I could see Fisk challenging his loyalty
Ooh,
by
I like that.
saying, "Here's the leak, and here's how we eliminate the leak.
Yep.
Go ahead," and then like give Daniel the moment of truth. Like, is he truly protecting Fisk? He's going to take her out, or is
Yeah.
I don't know. That good call there. That could go either way, and I'd be happy either way. I think.
Oh, same. Yeah.
No. So the age Alan Saunders, which I don't know why it was relevant to give us his name, but you know he wakes up with a concussion, I'm sure, and without his access card. Like, so Daredevil, Matt and Karen, they're hiding out at Frank's place. They're questioning him. They're questioning Frank. Like, where's he at in all this?
Yeah.
Karen's like, is he alive? He's like, oh, sure, he's alive. So he's out there just doing his thing. Well, yeah, that's what Frank Castle does. Like, I love the fact that they take a moment to acknowledge that Frank is out there somewhere, but just doesn't give a shit about what Fisk is doing because he's got his own agenda.
Yeah.
And that's pure Punisher. That's right out of the comics. That's some accuracy, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Well, especially with y'all. Go ahead.
Were you going to talk about Spider-Man?
Go ahead, buddy.
Okay, yeah, I figured as much. With Spider-Man Brand New Day coming out, he's got a part in that. So that could be a reference to that somehow.
Yeah.
It could also be a reference to, of course, the one shot or one kill. Last
kill. One last kill.
Yeah, one last kill. So he's still got 2 more appearances coming up. So there's going to be a tie-in to one of those somehow. And I can almost guarantee he's going to show up probably the last episode in the last 10 minutes and just gun down everyone ever. And he's going to go, you're punished. And he's going to walk away.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to say you're punished.
I know.
He's going to say a classic cheesy Bernthal line. Be like, you miss me, Red? It's going to be something like that. And I'm going to fucking fangirl over it.
I will too. I will too.
Right, that wasn't real good. I've been working on it.
Listen, I got to meet him last year, and you sounded exactly like him. So you're on it, man. I got a thought for you. So I think I could totally see Frank showing up at the end of this one to tie into One Last Kill, probably wiping out a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Do you think? Here's my theory. Maybe it's called One Last Kill because from there he goes into the Spider-Man Brand New Day film. And maybe he's not going to kill people anymore.
Man, dude.
Maybe he's going to learn, like he's going to try to adapt his code to more of a Matt Murdock, Peter Parker vibe.
I mean, that show does wrap up as that movie's about to come out. So, I mean, the timeline would add up pretty good to where, like, Peter Parker's like, Frank, you can't kill these people. So, I mean, I would like that quite a bit. Yeah.
All right, just my thought here.
Yeah,
I like Lily Taylor. She's awesome, and she's a great actress. Nice little win for Marvel, grabbing her to play the governor.
Dude,
she stops by just to kind of check some balances for Wilson Fisk.
Which, I love that she's sitting in his office, pulling his strings, telling him that, like, hey, I can shut you down. I want you to know that. It can only be revoked by the governor. Yeah. And like, dude, I just love how she's setting the tone. Like, this is my ball field. You're just in it. Remember that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So as happy as I am to see her, and listen, I get it. I didn't want to like a whole trial subplot to pan out over like 3 or 4 episodes, but damn, trial for the swordsman. Don't get up and go to the bathroom because opening statements, okay, ready to pass sentence, like guilty, like
it was just that
a little like why'd we bother? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I want a different public defender. I'm tired of this.
I don't know. I just thought like I think that was a little rushed. Not that I'm into the whole swordsman story. I could care less about the swordsman. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, at least give him like a 2-episode arc here to figure it out because we've been hanging out with him at Fisk's Guantanamo Bay version prison where all these people are locked up, the undesirables, so to speak.
Yes.
I was a little surprised that they just cut to the chase that fast.
But basically, I think they just rushed it is just because there's probably so much that they're going to put into this that they only have so much time.
Okay.
Especially with him. And also, I think it was kind of one of those things that's making the point of like, no matter what, we're going to do what we want. Like,
Okay.
I think that's what that is. I just think that's what the point that they were trying to make. Like, we don't care if we don't have any proof. You're still guilty. And we're trying to make an example out of you. And I really think that's just kind of why they scurried it along.
Okay.
I think so, but I also like the fact that they scurried it along just because of the explosive breakout scene that follows very shortly after.
Yeah, let's talk about it. We're wrapping things up. So Daredevil's assault on Red Hook. What a hell of a way. I'm digging the fact that it's almost like part of the formula that we're going to end each episode with some massive Daredevil fight, where the odds are stacked against him. We're 3 for 3 at this point, and I'm here for it. I'm loving it, each one of them.
Oh,
Ben,
yeah.
your thoughts on the Red Hook situation?
Man, that whole thing. First of all, I don't know if you want to put this in here or not, so feel free to cut it. Let's just talk about how eerily close it is to today's politics in general and everything going around. But we don't have to go far into that. That's just kind of pointing that out. So you can cut that if you want. But like, it's just eerily similar. To everything talked about, and so I know we're trying to avoid that, but like, I just wanted to talk about it for a second, just because.
I got that same feeling. I guarantee Jeff did. Yeah.
It's it's the elephant in the room. I get it. The showrunner, they've even said like you're going to see some very uncanny similarities.
Yes.
Between current situations, but
which is why they give that little rundown at the beginning of the show, which I'm glad they do. Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm here for it.
But back to the original question you asked me.
Yeah.
Him just going in there, breaking the Swordsman out, and just just dog walking these ATF agents. Oh man, my gosh, dude, that was great. And then him pulling the pipe down and the smoke blowing in their face and the steam. And it was perfect.
I love how he throws the Swordsman, the piece of rebar or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And dude, he just starts fucking destroying them with it. And I'm here for it, dude. I mean, this is the best fight sequence because it gives me hope because obviously he's building a team. And I don't know if that's going to be like the Swordsman or White Tiger or Jessica Jones or what it's going to be.
Well, okay, who could be White Tiger though at this point?
Because I'm thinking his niece is going to.
You think the niece
is
it should be like
what it is, yeah.
Comic accurate. It's his niece.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It is. Okay. Beautiful.
Well, in the comics, like, is she like? This girl's like 13. Is that?
Yeah, she's young. So there's also a Spider-Man animated series where I think it was like Spider-Man and Friends or something like that. I don't remember what year it came out. But it was like him, White Tiger, I want to say Danny Rand, but they were all like best friends and they were like teenagers.
Dude,
superhero stuff together. So it's worth it. Look it up. It's Spider-Man and Friends. It's on Disney Plus, but it's got White Tiger in there and it's a female and it's definitely her.
That sounds like they're kind of rebooting Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Him, Iceman, Firestar.
Yeah.
I love that one too. That was like 83, 84, something like that. 82.
Firestar and
Yeah. They had that kick-ass pad.
Iceman?
It was Aunt May's house, but like they had it all tricked out thanks to Tony Stark.
Yeah. Again, cool. I don't know if that's the team that he's building, but huge fight sequences like this where we get to see a bit of everyone in on the action. I know it's building towards that kind of all-out street brawl that like Ben was talking about in the first episode that we might end up getting, and it would be freaking amazing. So I'm thinking that's what we're building towards, and them just beating the hell out of a bunch of AF or AVTF agents, which would be fucking amazing.
Well, nice, spectacular use of effects. The Northern Star is no longer with us. It has left the building. It's left the bay. Nice explosion. We know that the crew, just like Mr. Charles had alluded to, like, you don't need them. Don't worry about them. So they're gone.
Yep.
I'm hoping that we're going to see more Mr. Charles though. Like,
Yes.
because the more like,
Please.
oh yeah, these are divers. Like they're trying to get something. Don't just give me one. Don't give me a little bit of Mr. Charles. Like I need a little bit more. I don't know what he's going
Right.
to do because he's obviously he's like a fixer, but
Yeah.
he's got to come back. I hope.
I'm blanking on his name. What's Fisk's right hand man, the British guy's name? I can't, for some reason, it's eluding me right now.
Me too.
British henchman. I don't
Dude,
know.
I'm loving his character.
It's late,
though.
man.
I
I'm
mean,
tired.
Yeah.
he's fucking awesome in this. I'm loving his
Yeah.
character though, dude.
He's great. Like I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I'll get his name next time. But yeah, because I was like, how does a British guy become the right hand man for the mayor of New York? That's interesting. But I'm sure there's a reason. But
Exactly. Yeah.
he's he's not afraid to get his hands wet. He is hardcore. He's got Fisk back. I don't know if Daniel does yet. We talked about that a little bit. I'm sure we'll talk about it next week. But I don't know. I'm excited. I know we've just it's Friday, so we only have a couple days left. Disney Plus putting them out every Tuesday night at 9:00. So just remember, guys, when your shows end, our conversation begins. We'll see you next time.